Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Georgiana again with Expressions Craft Studio. Today we're doing leaf number 24 from Shivani Creations video where she showed us how to make 30 different quilling leaves. I'm not going to lie to you, this one was a bit of a struggle for me. I think I got it figured out now, so we're going to go back in and try it again. But yeah, it was, first of all, I left too much of an overhang that first time. So I'm going to let her explain it, but I'll let you, yeah, because it confused me. Clearly it confused me. So basically she came up through the second tine, wrapped that around, and then she came back down through, no, that's wrong. See, I've already got it. Oh, okay, so up through the, okay. So she comes up through the second tine with the end and then wraps it back around the second tine and pulls it toward the first tine, or tooth. Let's say tooth. So then you got to hold it while you wrap it back around, and this time you're going to come up from 2, 3, 4. Sit in front of that fourth one and then back around underneath it. I feel like, okay, see, I've gone wrong somewhere. So you come up, down, up, no. All right, what am I doing wrong here? I thought, see, I just did it and I thought I had it. We've got to come up through the fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. That part I remember. Then we go down and I think we come back up. Maybe? Does that seem right? Oh, I don't know. Well, let's try it and see. If not, we can always redo it. So now I want to skip 2 and go to see. Oh, I don't think that's right. And then come up and maybe I'm working it from the back side. Maybe I was on the other side of it a while ago. No, definitely not right. All right, try this again. So that's where it looped back. So I know she came in here. I'm just going to leave it long again because that seems like it worked better for me. So you go down through the second slot, up through the first, and down and back. And by down I meant down toward the where you're holding it, and then back toward the back. Okay, so that it lines up. Then you come up through 1, 2, maybe I went too far. No. All right, let me put this down. I'm going to rewatch it because that's how confused I am. All right, I think I figured it out. So what I was doing was I was forgetting to come back up in the slot. This time would be the fourth slot, and I'm going to go over 2, and then I'm just going to kind of loop it up and back and pull it down. Oh, this is so this is not probably one I will make a lot of unless I get to where maybe I just need to do it a whole bunch so that I can remember it better. But boy, is it confusing for me anyway. Okay, so come back up through where it touches that slot, go over 2 tines, come up, roll around that tine that you came up through, and back down. Okay, one more time. So we come up right next to that green edge there. We go over 2 tines, come up this closest tine and back down around it and roll it. Okay. I don't know if that's how many I have or if I need to do, I think I I don't know. I'll do one more. She said 5, 1, 2. That should be enough. Okay, so we're going to come around the back, get our glue here, and just kind of hit these high spots. Okay, so this was a new one for me. I had never made one even remotely like this before. And I'll tell you what, it had a learning curve to it. At least for me it did. Alright, let's try sliding it off. Actually, well, let's slide it off. I think I just need to wrap that around like I did the other one and glue it down. And if I'm wrong, it wouldn't be the first time. Just kind of pinch that together. Okay, I'm going to slide that off. And then we can put these two together. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to hold it right here. Put a little bit of glue in the center here. Just give that a good pinch. So they kind of offset just a little bit so that they kind of nest together. So let's put some glue in here. So I wasn't sure about this one at first, just wasn't sure I liked the way it looked, but that look has grown on me. However, the technique itself takes a little bit of getting used to. Let's give that a light little pinch, trying to hold that together. I don't want to pinch the loops together. Let me see. My board here's a mess, but maybe I can clean a little spot off of it. And pull some pins out here. And I'm just kind of trying to use these pins to squeeze things together so that that glue holds. And the truth is, I think it probably has already dried, but just in case. Yeah, we'll just let that sit there for a minute. And then I will snip some of this, or glue it down better, I don't know which. So that was the big comb, and what did I say? This is number 24, I think. Oh, I keep getting that wrong, I'm sure. But yeah, it's this one was hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. I had to watch the video multiple times. I do think it's one of those things where the more you practice, the better off you'll get. But I definitely need to practice. That was not something I was able to grasp right off the bat. Alright, so I'm just going to trim that down here. I think that's long enough. And let's get our background sheet. Oops. There you go. So I'll finish gluing these ends together. I thought they were glued together, but they're not. So we have leaf number 24. And I'm glad that one's over. I can't wait to see what's next. So thanks for joining me. And tomorrow we'll do leaf number 25.